Hi, welcome. I'm Leanne. I'm the founder of Resonant Movement. And I invite you here today to address a question that came up in our last social change workshop, asking, how do I feel safe? What are some things that we can do to feel safe in our environment? And this is recognizing that not all environments are safe. So how can we feel safe in environments that are maybe unsafe? How do we recognize that sometimes we feel unsafe and the conditions are fairly safe? How do we self-soothe in either or all conditions so that we can gain control of our emotions and better manage the situation? When we're in our flight or fight or freeze or fawn, any of the emotional distress conditions, we're not thinking clearly. So we want to move as quickly as we can from a place of feeling unsafe into a place where we feel more confident in our ability to do something, having more trust in ourselves, which can help to cultivate that feeling of safety. I think about this quote from Gabor Mate, where he says that safety is not the absence of threat, but the presence of connection. And he talks about how we can connect with our environment, we can connect with the people around us, and then we can also connect with ourselves. So, what are some of the things that I do to connect with myself, to cultivate more trust in myself, which can help to support me feeling more safe? Some of the ways have to do with stimulating the nervous system through the parasympathetic nervous system, simply by breathing deeply. Deep breath in, exhale. It's breathing deeply 3 or 4 times, expanding the diaphragm, expanding the rib cage with the lungs. It's really feeling grounded and connecting with our physical body can help to support feeling more safe. The diaphragm actually connects with our parasympathetic nervous system through the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve runs from the base of the brain all the way down to the end of the spinal cord in the tip of the spine, of the tailbone. And through that nervous system super pathway that goes down the spinal cord, it connects with all the different organs in the body, this vagus nerve, which is the superconductor highway for the nervous system. And so how can we connect with that nervous system to self-soothe ourselves, to soothe our nervous system, to help to support becoming more regulated in our nervous system, to help to bring balance to our emotions? We can do that through the breath. We can do that through a havening technique that was designed and researched by two brothers, Ron and Stephen Rudin. One of the techniques, one of the havening techniques, is simply to smoothly rub the palms one to the other with the breath, nice and slow. The tactile feelings and the hands themselves, they have so many sensors to sense touch, which communicates with the nervous system. We can also rub from our shoulders to our elbows, and this is something that's probably having to do with evolutionary caregiving response, because when we were babies, our caregivers would hold us around our arms, right? They would hold us, wrap us up in their arms like this. So this is kind of modeling or mimicking that, and brings a very soothing feeling to the nervous system, calming the emotional body and relieving some of that fear we may have in unsafe conditions or conditions where we feel unsafe. We can also, the havening technique is to rub the cheekbones or the brow bone from right by the center of the face out to the temples. So these are some of the ways that we can connect with our nervous system. We can connect with the voice box, which is connected to the parasympathetic nervous system through the vagus nerve. And we can hum, we can speak softly, we can sing to soothe ourselves. By listening to music, our ears are connected with our nervous system. We can even rub the lobes of the ears nice and gently. Our sense of smell is connected with the brain directly. And so that shoots the information directly to the brain. It doesn't have to go through the body. So it's one of the faster methods of connecting with the nervous system is through the sense of smell. So essential oils or different herbs. I usually keep a satchel of lavender here at my desk to smell that. I have essential oils in my bag all the time. And then along that same line, how do we connect with our senses to bring ourselves more present in the moment, to feel more safe, if the conditions around us are safe? So checking in with ourselves in that moment of feeling unsafe. Can I hear what's around me? Can I smell something that's around me? Can I look around me and see things that are safe? Recognize the safety, just connecting with my environment. Sense of touch, grounding the feet into the floor, connecting the hands to each other or to the heart, deepening the breath. So these are all ways of connecting with ourselves and then also connecting with our environment to feel more safe. Connecting with our environment is a form of co-regulation. So I can go out to nature and listen to the birds, listen to the water running or the rain, listen to even the sounds of the cars in the road, and find some soothing from that co-regulation with the energy around me. I can co-regulate with others. I can find a trusted friend or family member, someone that I'd like to be with. I could co-regulate with my dog. He's wonderful to co-regulate with. So soothing each other, using their energy to help to support me feeling more safe. I can also co-regulate in community. There's a research study that shows that volunteering, contributing to the world around you in a way that's not asking for anything else, is one of the easiest ways to build confidence, which can then help you build trust in yourself, which in turn would allow you to expand your window of tolerance, which is Dan Siegel's explanation of when we feel safe and then when we go into that fight or flight mode, freeze or fawn, is when we are in and out of that window of tolerance. And through different practices, we can expand our tolerance for different situations. Meditation can help to support that window of tolerance expanding. Moving meditations like yoga or dance, just simply walking quietly, thoughtfully, mindfully. Exercise, really connecting with our physical body. Somatic expression, different types of somatic therapy. There's a lot of different research out there that shows somatic therapy working with the physical body can help to support feeling more calm, more connected, more safe. So that's all I have to share for you today. It's not a complete list, but these are just some ideas on things you can do to help to support you and each other. So go out there and regulate. Regulate your nervous system, help others to regulate theirs. We're here to find a deeper awareness to ourselves, the world around us. And I think that that regulation is a form of resonance. So how do we resonate with each other in a way that elevates our vibration? Thanks for resonating with me. See you soon.